Is going on, everybody? Today on Nostalgia Dig, we have a weird eBay purchase. It's a mixed lot of toys, as is my favorite thing to go for. Some of them are pretty good. I don't remember everything in there, but I'm kind of excited about this. So without further ado, let's dig in. I guess we're going to start right off with this one. Here we have half of, if I had to guess, I would say Vince McMahon. It might be Shane McMahon, but judging, I think Vince McMahon was known for more of wearing the tank top and being more jacked. So I'm going to say Vince McMahon, but only half of them. Off to a good start, huh? He's got some tape on him here. It looks like someone tried to maybe tape him back together at some point. I don't know if his legs are in here or not. Possibly. I am a longtime wrestling fan, like since I was a kid. Whoops. Wrestling has been a part of my life for a long time, and for better or worse, Vince McMahon has been responsible for a lot of that. I have complicated feelings about Vince McMahon. But he is responsible for a lot of, what wrestling is today. So I'll give him that. This is an older one because it's got the WWF logo. So this would have been pre-WWE, which it's been for quite a while now. This is like the Attitude Era logo, so this would have been mid to late 90s. Yeah, so Mr. McMahon. He was going as Mr. McMahon then. All right, enough about him. We have a giraffe, kind of hard plastic, nothing written. She looks like she's from one of the Rankin Bass stop-motion animation Christmas specials. The same people that did the Rudolph one, A Year Without Santa Claus. I don't know if it says, she looks like she was a Christmas ornament. So, yeah, this lady with the letter in her hand and the bird. I don't know which one it is. I've definitely seen it at some point, but I don't know what it is, so let me know. Okay, we'll move right on to this gentleman, baseball player for the Houston Astros. His name is Smith, number 45. That's all I can tell you about who it is, because I don't know. I watched baseball a little bit as a kid. I rooted for the Mets because that was the team that was on television where I lived, even though we live like 8 hours away from New York City. We're closer to Buffalo, but that was the team that was on TV, so I rooted for the Mets. I rooted, Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden and Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez. But so, yeah, if someone like held a sword to my head and said, what's your favorite baseball team? I would have to say the Mets, because that's just from my childhood. I do know that this is from a starting lineup, a series or a line called Starting Lineup, and they did a lot of different sports. Baseball, football, hockey, basketball, probably others. They're all just posable, action figures for sports. I never had any before. This was my first one. So Smith from the Astros, my very first starting lineup figure. Probably a pitcher. If I had to guess from the motion, he's probably a pitcher. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, this guy, wow. He looks like Willem Dafoe. Look at the face. It says copyright DWA, so DreamWorks. That means I'm guessing it's probably Shrek related. I thought I saw all the Shrek movies. I don't remember this guy, but it has been a very long time, and I only saw the last couple like once each. But he has a little on-off switch. Does not do anything anymore. But it does say McDonald's 2010. So whatever Shrek movie came out around 2010, I'm guessing this guy was in it. That's all I got for him, other than he's got magnificent hair. He looks like Willem Dafoe. All right. All right, we got this little race car driver. It's like he can become seated and swivel his hips. That's about all he can do. It says Eddie on the bottom. I don't know what that means, if that's his name personally or if that's the company. I don't know much about this other than it looks like a toy for a smaller child. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We have this guy from Angry Birds. He was usually like the boss in a stage. You would have to try to smush him. And he was usually well protected because he has the crown, so he was like the king of the pigs. I know they've done movies and a lot more since. I used to play the first Angry Birds game, and it was fun, but they've expanded the story and a lot, and I haven't kept up with any of it other than like this is the generic boss pig. This is Mattel, 2009. Wow, are these that old, really? Yeah. It's got some schmutz on him there. See if I can clean him up a little bit. I like the visual design of Angry Birds, though. Okay, we have this, the Blue Knight. No information on him other than he's a Blue Knight. I'm guessing he probably fights the Red Knight because that just seems to be how it goes. Yeah, his arms can move. Oh! His head thing came off, and we've uncovered a very lovely ginger handlebar mustache facial hair combination. I don't know what it's from. Again, it looks like it might be smaller kid toy. Yeah. Blue Knight. Another sports guy. This is Madden on the front. This would be the Cleveland Browns, I believe. I mean, I know football a lot better than I know baseball. They're for the Bills. It's just, they're my local football team, local-ish. It says EA Sports on the back. So this is some sort of, McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's 2014. The only reason I was hesitant to say the Browns because I don't think they ever had the picture of their dog logo on their uniforms. Maybe they did. I don't know. I missed that part. It seems like they always just had the orange, the blank orange and the brown situation going. It doesn't have a name or anything. It's just generic Browns guy. All right, here we go. This is one of Shrek's kids from one of the later movies. This is what makes me think that might be, the other one might be Shrek because this one also has a little on-off switch on the back. Oh, he burped. This still works, wow. So he says 3 different things. Yeah, made for McDonald's, TWA. It's the same information, so red-haired Willem Dafoe, probably Shrek, because it's probably from the same line as this from McDonald's. It's pretty good to have a talking thing with 3 different sayings for like a kid's meal thing. Shrek Jr., one of the baby. I don't even know, did he have more than one kid? Kind of lost touch with Shrek. Should give him a call. All right, we have this Bendy Giraffe. Okay. Yeah, another smaller child's toy. This fellow with a stopwatch and a lantern, I think. Made in China and a serial number, but no info. This is a lightning effect with a peg on it, so hopefully we can find who has a lightning effect later on, and I will come back to this. This baby may be being devoured by a snake. No, it's wearing the head of a snake. So this baby defeated a snake and is now wearing its skull. So do not mess with this baby. If you see this baby anywhere, just walk the other way. This is copyright Moose. That just makes it more puzzling. Snake baby. Lightning? Lightning effect? No. Okay. I will admit, when I purchased this auction, I saw in the picture, very tiny, a little group of spoons, and I was really hoping that they would be like the type of decorative spoon that you got at a gift shop, like when you're traveling, and just a couple random decorative spoons. I would have really liked that. It does seem like a doll spoon. Not as exciting, unfortunately. But now I have a doll spoon, at least one. This little guy, I don't know, he's got like a visor like Cyclops, but it's definitely not Cyclops or Geordie LaForge. About the size of a mussel, but it's not a mussel. No information at all. Yeah, curious about this one. If anyone knows who this is or what this is from, let me know. Okay. Spoon. This little gentleman here, it says DC Comics, copyright DC Comics. No, I'm a comic book person, admittedly much more of a Marvel person than DC person. I have no idea who this is. So yeah, let me know this. Who is the little blue DC guy? And what might this be from? Like, is it from a cartoon or what? Again, yeah, let me know on this one. He's cool. He looks super psyched. He's super psyched to be in the DC universe. Good for him. This one looks like might be friends with the giraffe. These little cheap bendies. They're kind of funny. All right, another guy, sort of like the race car guy earlier. This looks like recycling dude. He got too close to a like a mountain lion or something, and they ate the bill of his cap while he was out, doing some environmental conservation. But, that's what you got to do. He's out there. He's out there trying to make a difference. Wait, Ryan. Okay, so that confirms the other guy's name is Eddie, and this guy's name is Ryan. Eddie and Ryan. Okay. This looks like a little possum, maybe. Some sort of rodent or possum. On the back it says, "He is risen from the dead," Matthew 28:6. Something handed out at maybe a Sunday school or church. Interesting. Okay, we have a very small gentleman here. It's a little bit like Samuel L. Jackson. I don't think it is, but it, looks like there's a logo on his chest. I can't make out what it is. But he's got moving arms, legs, and head. No info. Okay, we've got Batman. Striking a very menacing pose here, ready for action. It looks like this base might connect on to something else to make a bigger scene, or with other characters, maybe a Justice League group. It says Five Below on the bottom, so this must be something Justice League or Batman related, made specifically for Five Below, which is, it's a discount store, or like a store where everything in the store is $5 or less. Just in case you've never been to one. Yep. Batman. I don't know why these make me laugh. Some of the toys in here are for little kids. Yeah, no information on him. Just like the bowl cut, little squat character with no arms. The design. I appreciate the design on some of these. Yeah, cute. All right, we have a Kitty White bobblehead. Hello Kitty. 2015 Sanrio, made for McDonald's. Okay, so McDonald's must have had a Hello Kitty line. Hello Kitty. All right, we've got another one in this series. So it looks like it's superhero related. Kind of a generic superhero. Oh, this guy says something on his cape. Does it just say toy? Yeah. It says toy and then a serial number. So yeah, we're making our new little super team here featuring these guys. Nice. I like them. Here we have a Bill Goldberg enamel pin. It says on the back here, first edition, 1999 pinheads. There's a little book. Oh, it's just a list of all of them that they had. So I'm going to go through this real quick. Goldberg, Bret Hart, Hollywood Hogan, Kevin Nash, Lex Luger, Diamond Dallas Page, Scott Steiner, Sting, Billy Kidman, Ric Flair, Conan, Scott Hall, Buff Bagwell, Randy Savage, and Rey Mysterio Jr. It's a pretty good list. It's like the cream of the crop from this time of WCW, late 90s. You can join the fan club. Only $10. So if you want to, there's a website. If you want to go see if this still exists, feel free. Probably not. And that number, this is called toll free, so there's probably not a lot of risk, but do it at your own risk. Yeah, it's a pretty good list. Rey Mysterio still wrestles. I mean, Goldberg still kind of wrestles. Sting still wrestles. I was really into it at that time. Actually, I went to see Monday Nitro a couple times in Buffalo. Saw a lot of those guys in person. It was fun. Goldberg's not my favorite. I've got a pin of him now. If I had to choose anyone on that list, he probably would have been towards the bottom of the list. I don't mean to throw shade at Bill Goldberg. It's just he's just not one of my favorites. Really severe-looking sickle being held by a severed hand. There's a story there, and I do not know it. Hopefully, going through this will tell more of the story. All right, we've got this little guy here. I think this is from Kung Fu Panda. I think. DreamWorks, McDonald's, 2011. So does that line up with the years? Yeah, I liked that movie when it came out. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember liking it. Jack Black's funny. All right, got a Care Bear. It's hard plastic. It looks like it might be a pencil topper. Cheer Bear? I don't know the Care Bears. You know, they were popular when I was a kid, but, you know, I liked, like, Transformers and G.I. Joe stuff better than this stuff, you know? Lightning effect? Yeah. Ah, yes. Here we go. One more piece to the story. Mr. McMahon. We've got his legs. There we go. We have a complete Mr. McMahon figure. I can see why the tape was there now, because he's being held together that way. So yeah, there he is, Mr. McMahon, getting ready to fight, which he didn't do that often, but he did once in a while. And to go along with that, we have... Oh my God, he doesn't have a head. We have a headless Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's his classic t-shirt there. At the recording of this video, he just wrestled his first match in 19 years at WrestleMania this past weekend. Which, you know, that's pretty crazy. You know, you think you're retired and you don't do it for 19 years and get back in the ring and do it again against Kevin Owens. All right. Headless Stone Cold. And we have a little gauntlet / manacle or something. I don't know. Oh, we have a true Samuel L. Jackson here. We had a Samuel L. Jackson lookalike earlier. Now we got the real thing. Yeah, Mace Windu with his lightsaber. Oh, is this a pen? I think this is actually a pen. It doesn't work, but let's see what it says. 2013, made for General Mills, so probably a cereal. You could get a Mace Windu writing utensil in your cereal. Yep, that's the world we live in. It's pretty funny. Oh, and this cute little Christmas ornament. And this mouse, and she has her teddy bear. It's adorable. Not the type of stuff I usually get in these, but it's cute. You know, hang it on the Christmas tree next year. And got another little Kitty White here. This is from 2011. It looks just a little figure. It's cute. All right, I'm just going to get these all out of the way. There is a whole group of cutlery, like child-sized cutlery. And there's these deadly-looking fork things. These would make really good weapons for other action figures. But, ow, they're sharp. So, yeah, I'm glad that I didn't just reach and grab that. Looks like we got some bubbles to blow. I don't know, should I? I guess so, for the sake of the video. It's pretty good. Working bubbles. Oh, we got a Playmobil. I love Playmobil. It's actually, I would say within the last maybe 3 years, I've kind of discovered Playmobil. I just think they're wonderful. I love them. Like, usually, like you can take off their hair and put on different hair. I think they're kind of like in the realm of Legos, but they're not. They're not Legos. They've got their own thing going on. Yeah, so this guy looks like some sort of Old West sheriff guy. Probably had a cowboy hat or something one time and a pistol. But yeah, Playmobil are fun. Okay, the last two things, there are two separate bags here, but the last two things in this bag are, appears to be the Undertaker's head. Maybe a body is somewhere, I don't know. And Stone Cold's head. So we have ourselves a complete Stone Cold now with a goofy nose. Let me get that to stay on there. He's kind of bendy. Like, look at how like he's not a bendy toy, but it gets really, really bendy around the feet and arms. Okay, opening the second bag here. We're getting towards the end, but this just had some really random stuff in it. And this felt a lot like a junk drawer. A lot of the eBay listings list things as it's junk drawer, but it's just a bunch of toys. But this feels like actual junk drawer. Glasses case, empty. He just had to throw that one in. A 2-pack of DVDs, Legends of the Wild West and Great Native American Warrior Chiefs. Sealed. I don't know what to say. We have a lucky envelope here for Lunar New Year. It's fun. It's got a boat on it. We have Bart Simpson skateboard cardboard from Burger King toys that they had in the early 90s. It's funny, so much of this stuff, like I look right in the camera and I'm like, I don't know what this is. But this, like, I know exactly what this is because I think I have this actually, and I have it from when it was new, when I was a kid. They were like plush. They had a hard head, plush body, and then they had a little elastic thing with a cardboard item. Bart's was a skateboard. I don't remember what all the other ones were. Funny relic from the past here. And I don't know if this is the best way to end a video, but this is the last thing. We have I Love Christmas Scholastic book. It's cute. Can we play ball? Yes, I would play ball with that adorable dog. I can join the Christmas fun. Yeah. True, it's adding to the truly mixed junk drawer feel of this lot here. Yeah. So that does it. That's that weird auction that I won, and I really enjoyed a lot of the stuff in here. It's a lot of funny, strange things. If you enjoyed the videos, consider subscribing. That really helps, really does. And maybe tell a friend who you might think would like this type of stuff. Yeah, I'll be back soon with some more unboxings. Gonna keep going through my old toys, and that saga will continue on for quite a long time. So until the next dig, I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, we never figured out where the lightning went to. Tell me, which of those characters needed a lightning effect the most? Bye.